Assalamu alaikum and welcome to today's lesson number 41 of the Quranic Arabic Grammar course for beginners. In the last lesson, I started discussing Arabic adjectives, and today I will just review the same concepts but with more examples. In the next lesson, InshaAllah, we can do Quran practice on adjectives. So please do make sure you watch all the previous lessons from the playlists, Quranic Arabic Simplified or Madinah Arabic Shortened. So let us now begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So last time we studied that the adjective must agree with the noun that it's qualifying or the noun that it's describing. It must agree with it in 4 different ways. We said the adjective is called na'atun in Arabic and the qualifying noun is called man'utun. Okay, so we said again that the na'atun in Arabic follows or agrees with the man'ut, which is the noun it qualifies, in the following cases. So the first was in terms of gender, right? So the na'atun follows the man'utun in gender. So if the noun is feminine, then the adjective is also feminine, right? We studied this last time, but here are 2 examples to remind you. Baytun saghirun. So here saghirun is the adjective describing the noun baytun. Because baytun is masculine, the noun describing it, saghirun, is also masculine. Compare that to the next phrase here, talibatun saghiratun. Here it is a feminine student, talibatun, with the ta marbuta at the end, and that's the reason why the adjective also has a ta marbuta at the end. It is also feminine. But in the first case, baytun was masculine, so the adjective was also masculine. We also said that the adjective must agree in being definite or indefinite, right? So for example, in this case, al-mudarrisu, again, the adjective notice is also al-jadidu, right? It matches. So the noun it's describing, al-mudarrisu, is definite. So the adjective al-jadidu is also definite, okay? So the new teacher, fil fasl, is in the classroom. So the na'atun takes the same case endings as the man'utun. So let's take some examples. In the first sentence, haza baytun jadidun. This means this is a new house. So observe here that baytun is marfu'un with a tanween dhamma ending, and the adjective is also ending in the same way, right, with the tanween dhamma ending. In the second case, the sentence is ana fi baytin jadidin. It means I am in a new house. Okay, so here, because of the fi, which is a preposition that preceded the noun bayt, it made it majroor case, so it is fi baytin, as you can see, with the kasra, tanween kasra ending. So the adjective is also the similar, right, with the tanween kasra ending. And in the third case, al baytul jadidu jamilun. It means the new house is beautiful. So here, please observe that the al jadidu is actually describing al baytu, and that's why it matches it not only in definiteness, which we have seen before, but it also matches in terms of the case. Here it is al-baytu ending with a dhamma, it is marfu, and the adjective is also marfu'un ending with a dhamma ending. And we also said that it has to match, the na'atun has to match the man'utun in terms of its plurality, right? So whether it matches in number. So in the first case, it is talibun wahidun. So we're talking about one student. So this is why it is singular, right? Wahidun is singular and talibun is singular. We're talking about a single student. Compare that to the next sentence. Talibani is nane. Two students, it is dual. So because it is talking about two students with the dual ending, talibani, the adjective is also dual, ending with the dual ending is nane. Two students, okay? And in the third sentence, Ar-rijalul kisaru dhahabu ila suqi. So here it is saying the short men went to the market. Okay, so rijalu is plural. Ar-rijalu, the men. Okay, so a broken plural is used. Al-kisaru, which is a broken plural, is used because ar-rijalu is plural. Okay, dhahabu is a verb and the plural verb is also used. Dhahabu ila suki. So the short men, they went to the market. So now it's time for you to practice the agreement of the adjectives that we have been studying. So the first case is where we studied on definiteness or indefiniteness. So here is a phrase from the Quran, wa ajrun kabirun. It means and a great reward. So what is the adjective here? It is kabirun, meaning great, right? And it's describing the reward. Ajrun kabirun. That's why kabirun matches in indefiniteness with the noun, right? Ajrun is indefinite. That's why kabirun is also indefinite. In this first sentence, Bilalun mudarrisun jadidun. It means Bilal is a new teacher. So what is the adjective here? It is jadidun and it matches the fact that mudarrisun is indefinite, right? Indefinite with a tanween dhamma. So the jadidun is also indefinite with a tanween dhamma. In the next case, al-mudarrisul jadidu fil fasli. It means the new teacher is in the class. Here your adjective is al-jadidu, right? And it has the definite article al in front of it because the noun that it modifies, al-mudarrisu, also has the al, the definite article. So let's keep practicing the agreement of adjectives, and we are now on how the gender has to match, right? The adjective has to match the noun that it's describing in terms of gender. So let's look over here. Waladun sagirun, a small boy, right? Waladun means boy. So you're describing the boy, sagirun. That's why the adjective is also masculine because it's describing the boy, right? But notice here, if you're talking about a girl, bintun sagiratun, right? So it has a ta marbuta at the end of this adjective because it's describing a girl, a small girl. But in this case, it was a small boy, right? Similarly, if you're saying small sister, ukhtun, you will say sagiratun with the ta marbuta. So the adjective is matching in gender of the noun. Okay? So here are more examples right here. Kitabun jadidun, a new book, right? So here jadidun is masculine because kitabun is masculine, right? And then in this case, sayyaratun jadidatun, a new car. Why is it jadidatun? Because sayyaratun is a feminine gender. Sayyaratun, a car, right? It ends with the ta marbuta and it's signaling that it is a feminine object. So the adjective is also feminine. So I want to point out a quick grammar rule for gender. Some broken plural adjectives are used for both masculine and feminine gender. So let's look at these three broken plurals. So the plural of kabirun is kibarun. The plural of sagirun is sigarun. The plural of tawilun is tiwalun. These are called broken plurals. In this sentence, ha'ula'i tullabu jududun. So ha'ula'i is the plural of hada or hadihi, which is this. So the plural is ha'ula'i to mean these. So these students are new. So here at-tullabu is plural and it's masculine, but the broken plural jududun is used. And in the next case, we're referring to female plural, at-talibatu, but still the same broken plural, jududun, is used in this sentence also. Ha'ulai talibatu jududun. So these female students are new. So in this case, we looked at how some broken plurals, for example, jududun, can be used as adjectives for both masculine and feminine plurals. So it's now time for you to practice the agreement of adjectives with cases that we have been studying. So the adjective must agree in the case or in the i'rab of the noun that it modifies. So in this sentence, al-faslu fil baytil qadimi. It means the classroom is in the old house. So al-faslu is the subject, is the mubtada of the sentence, the classroom. And the predicate is fil bayti, right? In the house. So what is al-qadimi? Al-qadimi is the adjective, right? So because it is old and it's describing the noun al-bayti. And what you have to point out here is that it is also majroor because al-bayti is majroor because of the fi that precedes it, right? And of course, it also matches indefiniteness because it is with al, as is al-bayt. So let's keep practicing the agreement of adjectives in terms of cases with a few more sentences. In the first sentence, هذا بيت جديد. It means this is a new house. So what is the adjective here? It is جديد, new. And we observe that it matches in case with the noun that it qualifies. Because baytun ends with a tanween, damma, it is marfu'un. So jadidun is also marfu'un in the same case. And in the next sentence, ana fi baytin jadidin. I am in a new house. Here jadidin matches the noun baytin, which is majroor with a double kasra, and the jadidin is also in the same case. In the next sentence, al-baytul jadidu jamilun. The new house is beautiful. So here, again, we observe that al-jadidu is the adjective, and because al-baytu is marfu with a single damma, al-jadidu is also marfu'un with a single damma. And in this last sentence, man fil baytil jadidi. Who is in the new house? So here we are asking a question with man, which means who, right? Who is in the new house, where al-jadidi is the adjective, and we notice that it is majroor with a kasra ending, right? Because al-bayti is also majroor with the kasra ending. And now we use one example to review the agreement of adjectives in terms of number, right? So in this sentence, at-tullabul jududu fil madrasati. It means the new students are in the school. Here at-tullabu is plural, right? Students. And that's why the broken plural al-jududu is used here. It is the adjective, right? And it matches in number to the plural at-tullabu. So I want to point out a rule that we have studied in the past before, which is in Arabic, you treat plural objects as feminine and singular. Okay, so let's take a look in this sentence. Al-kutubul jadidatu jamilatun. It means the new books are beautiful. So here al-kutubu is an object and it's plural. That's why the adjective that describes it is feminine and it's singular. Al-jadidatu. In the next sentence, ash-sharikatul kabiratu fi America. It means the big companies are in America. So here, because ash-sharikatu is plural object, that's why the adjective it is used to describe it is feminine. Okay, that's why it ends with the ta marbuta, right? So it's feminine and it's singular. Okay, al-kabiratu. So this is a nice chart here for you to actually review on your own to remember the 4 ways we studied how the adjective is in agreement with the noun that it qualifies. In the first case, we're looking at a quick summary for gender. In this sentence, haza waladun sagirun. It means this is a small boy. So here waladun is masculine, so the adjective sagirun is also masculine. In the next sentence, هذه بنت صغيرة. It means this is a small girl. So here bintun is feminine, so صغيرة, the adjective, is also feminine. Moving on to the second case. In the sentence, المدرس الجديد في الفصل. It means the new teacher is in the class. So here we see that al-mudarrisu is definite. That's why al-jadidu is also definite. Right? So it is the new teacher. Okay, compare that with the next sentence where it is Bilalun mudarrisun jadidun. Here, Bilal is a new teacher. Right? So mudarrisun is indefinite and that's why jadidun is indefinite also. And here is an example for case. Ana fi baitin jadidin. I am in a new house. Here, because baitin is majroor, you can see that the jadidin is also majroor, right? Jadidin. So it matches in case. Compare that with this sentence here, where it is Hada baitun jadidun. It is this is a new house. So here baitun is in marfu case. That's why jadidun is also in marfu case. Okay. And finally in number, that is a new student. It is dhalika talibun jadidun. That is a new student. Right? So talibun is a single student, so jadidun is also singular, and you can compare that with those are new students. Ulaika tullabu jududun. So here jududun is the adjective and it is a broken plural because tullabun is a plural. If you are regular with watching the 2 or 3 short videos that I post per week, you will succeed in mastering Quranic Arabic, inshaAllah. If this video benefited you, please do like, subscribe, comment, and keep watching these short videos. Subhanaka wa bihamdika la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.